Well, I'm sure you've all heard of the Save the Upper Darby Arts thing that's going on. And so I figured I'd just sort of give my opinion on it. Well, I know that as somebody who's involved with theater, that it would be just devastating to lose that aspect of my life. I mean, I may just sort of be behind the scenes because I'm a techie, but still, just hanging out with the people in tech all the time is just such a wonderful experience, and you just form bonds with people that are just, they're just amazing. And wow, this probably sounds really, really weird, I guess. I don't know. But I just can't imagine how they feel with it being threatened and having the fact that it could be taken away, just thrown in their faces every day. I think it would be a real shame if they lost it. And I know that if they lose it, all the other schools in the area are just that much closer to losing their arts programs and their physical education classes. So it's just really kind of eye-opening that somebody would even suggest to take away stuff like that means so much to people, especially with the gym classes and everything, because obesity has been a problem in our country for a while. Why do they think that if they take out gym classes, there won't be any increase in cases of obesity? Some kids, that's the only physical activity they get all day. But it's just enough to keep them healthy if they're eating healthy otherwise. But if you take that away, then they're probably not going to exercise. Because I know that if I hadn't had a class that forced me to do physical exercise to get a good grade, then I probably wouldn't have. I would have rather been reading or doing something else. So I just think it would be horrible to lose it. Because then how are you supposed to express yourself? You can't express yourself through theater. You can't express yourself in art class or in music because those don't exist anymore in your school. There's no creative outlets for anything. It would be hard for so many people just to sort of get through the day knowing that the thing that they love the most isn't going to be there for them at the end of the day. The theater programs, the music programs, they're just not going to be there for them. With certain groups of people I know, like within theater, it's one gigantic family, but then there's smaller families within it. Like there's the techies, and we're all so close because how much time we spend with each other and how much effort we put into building the sets and getting the musicals and the plays ready and doing all the lights and the sound and the costumes and all the backdrops and everything that goes into it, and the actors who spend all that time practicing and practicing and rehearsing are the same thing, but getting into character, learning their lines, completely memorizing their lines, hitting the right notes, getting the words to a song memorized. We just all put so much effort into this stuff that I don't know what we would do without it. So, I guess to sum it all up, I just think it would be really sad to see Upper Darby lose their arts programs. Because if they lose their arts programs, not only is it going to devastate kids in their school, think about it. That just brings us all that much closer to being next. To being the next school that doesn't have art programs and doesn't have physical education classes. And it's a scary thought for some people. I know some people, they don't really care that much about theater, and I get that. But there are still people who do, and for them, we should have this option open for them. Because it gives us a place to go at the end of the day. Like, if we're having a bad day, well, it sucks. But then, at the end of the day, we kind of get a smile on our face realizing that we get to go to tech, or we get to go to play practice, or we get to hang out with our friends from tech, or from theater in general. And it just, I don't know. I feel like I just keep dragging this out, but it sort of angers me that that someone would even try to take the arts away from anyone. So I guess, like, I don't know. This is like really close to home because I don't live that far. So what's to stop it from being my school next? There's nothing stopping it. That's about it. Well, now that we've gotten through that, yeah, so I haven't posted a video in a while. It's my first one in a while, I guess, because this is just such a topic to get involved in because it's so close to me. So, alright, bye.